chaplain gives his or her student presentation or speech. And so, without further ado, I'd like to welcome Joseph Schneider for his presentation.
Good morning, everyone. Well, this is it. The final senior speech of the 2014-2015 school year. My senior speech. For the longest time, I've been thinking about what I wanted to say to you all today. What the final message should be from a member of the class of 2015. I decided that I wanted to share what I consider to be the most important lessons that I've learned this year. No matter what age we are always pursuing happiness. Some may pursue wealth, others may pursue power and possessions. But for me, the most important thing in life is that we spend our time building relationships with other people and God's other creatures with whom we share the planet. Time. The gift of time is one thing that people cannot buy or sell. No matter what, we are each given a certain amount of time, and we choose the people with whom we spend our time with. Sometimes in my life, Father Time has been my best friend, but at other points, he has been my worst enemy. During this year in particular, I have truly learned that time can cut like a knife. This past September, I lost my best friend, or whom my family called my little sister for the past 15 years of my life, my little dog, Ginger. Just like with any other best friend, I would talk about anything with my dog, Ginger. I would talk to her from topics ranging to school, baseball, even girls. After all, she was a girl dog. She knew all my secrets and then some, and she was always a good little listener. Like a brother and sister, we truly grew up together. Well, we were even potty trained together. But what I've come to learn is that no matter what, there'll be a point when a relationship in our lives come to an end, whether it is on our own terms or not. My relationship on earth with my little sister ended this past September, but the spiritual and emotional one that I had with her will continue on in my heart. Not only was it hard for me this year to not see Ginger before and after school every day, but it was also hard for me this year to not see some of the familiar faces that I would usually see on campus. I knew that coming into this year, things would be different. I knew that I would no longer see Dr. Watson's famous puppet shows before we had a school dance. I knew that I would no longer see Mr. Boyd playing his guitar and announcing all of our school events with his undefinable voice and presence. And I would no longer see Mr. Marshall 4 out of 5 days a week for band, where I would not only learn music, but I would also hear stories about band members being left before a concert. That was me. And I would also have my tardy notes sitting in front of me if I was ever late to his class. What I've come to learn is that people come and go in our lives, especially at a school. Soon the class of 2015 will leave St. Stephen's and separate from each other, just as Dr. Watts and Mr. Boyd and Mr. Marshall did, to pursue the next chapter in their lives. We may be all be saying goodbye to each other soon, but we should think about and remember all the great times that we had together. As long as you keep the class of 2015 in your memory and in your hearts, we will never truly be gone. In just this way, I have kept Dr. Watts and Mr. Boyd and Mr. Marshall in my memory, and it is as though they are still here. A very wise man told me once that it is strange how life goes on, but it does. For all the adults out there, think about all the people that you had relationships with over the course of your lives and that you no longer speak to on a daily basis. And for the people who are my age and younger, think about not only all of the people you used to have close relationships with in your lives, but also all the relationships that you have yet to come. Therefore, I challenge each and every one of you to focus your lives on building and cherishing relationships that you have with other people and others of God's creations. So seniors, remember to friend request your teachers on Facebook after you graduate, to keep in contact with each other, and to keep in contact with your parents as you go off to college next year. Because to paraphrase an old New Jersey rock song, time is always slowly walking away from us. And now, let me show you how time really does walk away from us. And before I begin, I'd like to thank Mr. Rob Angelo, the drummer of the Blazes, for providing me with the chords for this song via Facebook message. And I'd like to thank the people who accompany me today: Jacob Hamilton, Jack Berry, Joe Class, and a surprise appearance from Mr. Jamie Marshall.
Something on?